So today we have a special video. This is actually a collab. In this video, we actually have MangaSloth on here and we're gonna be doing something a little special. And don't forget to stay tuned till the end of the video. We have a special surprise, so stay tuned. So this video is actually a challenge haul video. So both MangaSloth and I are going to be getting different manga hauls. And at the end, don't forget to leave down in the comments who you think had the better manga haul. But we have a twist. I'm gonna be spinning a wheel full of 10 different prompts. We're gonna be choosing 5 of these different prompts and we're gonna have to buy manga that follow these rules. So let's head over. I'm gonna go spin the wheel. Let's see what we have to buy. So let's see what we have to buy first. Ooh, okay. So this first one is a manga that will make you emotional. So let's take a look at the second one. Okay, least known or collected publisher. So that'll be pretty interesting too. Let's get the third one. Manga with the dumbest or silliest sounding name, so that'll be pretty interesting. Fourth one. Okay, a wintry manga. Pretty interesting to see what we pick. And lastly, let's see what the last option is. Okay, a manhwa or a josei, so that'll be pretty interesting too. So now that we know what different manga we have to buy, we're gonna head over to MangaSloth and he's gonna show us kind of like what he got, and yeah, we're gonna go from there.
Yokoso, my manga broskies. MangaSloth here, and I am doing the $150 manga haul challenge with 5 prompts that Snupkin spun on the wheel. I am here today at Books A Million and I am going to load up this basket with a big booty haul and I am going to whoop my boy Snupkin in this challenge. Cause I may be a sloth, but I am confused for a goat all the time. Basically, I'm just a farm animal. Boom, right off the bat, solo leveling 14. This starts the next chunk of solo leveling, like short stories or whatever. And look at this, Komi can't communicate, boom, boom, boom. We are just rocking it right from the start. There's a ton of stuff I need to buy, and I'm gonna put together a nice manga haul for this 150 bucks. Definitely picking up this Witch Hat Atelier for my wife. This is the special art type book that came out for it, and I know she's gonna want that, and not everything I buy is gonna go straight into this $150 thing. Not everything I am picking up is going into this haul. I gotta do some shopping for myself too. But let's see, I'm grabbing this bastard volume 3 here. That is a good one. Oh, yeeting it there. It's fine. This is a heavy volume, dang. Boom, right here. This may be a contender for my 1 prompt of manga with the dumbest, silliest sounding name. Chainsmoker Cat? Oh yeah, that sounds whack. I don't even know what this is. Anybody know if this is good? We'll see about that. See, moving along here. See, 100 Ghost Stories. Volume 4. Heck yeah, let me pick that up. Look at all these bakis. They look so good lined up. Can't wait for 9 and 10 so I can read them. There we go. A little bit of Black Butler. What else we got here? Dog's Red number 4. Grabbing that. I am grabbing a crud ton of stuff behind the scenes too. So we are just going to be loading up this basket because there is a lot to grab. There we go. Folds Night number 7. Grabbing that. Noise. I definitely need that. I don't know. 13th Footprint. That could be one for the emotional manga. That's by the creator of Erased. So I think this series emotional. I can't remember. I may not get that series. We'll see. Girl Crush. Grabbing that for my wife. Moving along here. Heart Gear number 7. There we go. Good series. And that should be the last volume, I think. So maybe that could be a contender in the manga haul for completing a series. These. What else we got here? How I Met My Soulmate. There we go, grabbing that. Next volume of that for the wife. You can't just go manga shopping and not get your wife anything. She needs books. Chuck those in the basket. As you can see, I got some extra crap in there. I'm just grabbing more and more stuff behind the scenes. Insomniacs After School. And I am doing that because once you see my manga haul and the stuff I picked up, it can be a sweet surprise. You don't have to see everything right away. Isaac Volume 4. Nice. I need to read my volume 3. Reading 3 and 4 together will be nice. What do we got here? The Invisible Man and His Soon-to-Be Wife, number 6. It's a good pickup. I'll grab that. Let's see. Kingdom of Quartz. Okie dokie. That's another one for the wife. That's actually a pretty good series. Here we go. What is this? Monsters We Make. Okay, I sort of know about this one. This may be a perfect one for a least known series or least collected publisher. We'll see about that one. Yeah, I think I might even go. I think I might go with this one. That's going to be a good pickup for that. Here we go. Might as well get a hardcover here. My Name is Shingo, number 6. Real nice hardcover, and it ends the series, I believe, also. Yeah. I'm here for that. I kind of want to pick up this old boy, but I am smart. Never pay retail. And I know I can get that book for like 30 some bucks on InStock Trades. Reincarnated as a slimy boy. Let me grab that. Gotta check for that patented Kodansha damage. I am back, and I gotta tell you right now, I just cannot imagine not having one of the best $150 that cover everything and get those 5 prompts in the bag. Let's unload the haul and you can declare me victor right now. I got a ginormous 2-part manga haul. The first part is things that are not in my $150 budget for this challenge, and I'm just showing them off just so you don't get confused, because in the shopping you did see me buy well over $150. We doubled that. I picked up this art book for my wife for Witch Hat Atelier. I picked up Dog's Red number 4, Reincarnated as a Slime 28, Isaac 4, Full Night number 7, Super String number 2, Oshinoko 12, Girl Crush number 4, Bastard number 3, Insomniacs After School 12, Kingdom of Quartz 4, The Guy She Wasn't Interested Wasn't a Guy at All number 3, and Kimono Jihen. Okay, this is the actual chunk of manga I got for the $150 before tax challenge with the 5 prompts that were spun on the wheel, but we'll see. I think I did pretty good with most of them. First up, I got 100 Ghost Stories That Will Lead to My Own Death, Volume 4. The way I approached this manga haul is knowing that everyone will have a different manga haul than me if they went in there with a $150 budget. I read and have most of what I'm seeing on the shelves, so I'm obviously going to be buying more series that are ongoing that I actually need to pick up. So I tried to mix it up a bit for what I was actually buying in the 150 to give a nice broad spectrum of different things. And you know what? I have my 5 prompts here. I'm actually going to show them all at the end so you don't get confused with me mixing them in here. I grabbed Heart Gear number 7. This is by the mangaka of Black Torch. I got this one for the haul because it is a good series, but also it is the final volume. So we have a completed series here. Next up, I got The Invisible Man and His Soon-to-Be Wife, Volume 6. And this is one of those ones with the awesome color for the background. Just gives it that little pop. Then I decided for the challenge, I wanted to get a hardcover in there because while I knew it would take up some more of my budget, I was just thinking with this budget, it would be cool to see a hardcover in here. And obviously I didn't want to go down the route of a deluxe because even with sales and stuff, very expensive. So I got My Name is Shingo Volume 6, and this one also is the final volume of My Name is Shingo. So we have 2 finishing series here. Then I got Fall in Love You False Angels number 4. A nice sweet manga. Then I got How I Met My Soulmate number 5, another one of the series my wife reads. And then we have one that we haven't seen in a long time. We got Black Butler number 34, I believe. Pretty cool that I seen this one there on the shelves. I wasn't expecting it. They don't come out that often. So this is the chunk of manga I got. Now here are the 5 manga I bought for the prompts. So I will show all the manga at the end and talk to you about pricing and all that. But first things first, we had manga that makes you emotional. I went with Komi Can't Communicate, and the reason I went with Komi, it is a more emotional manga, but if you know anything about Komi, this cover is emotional. This is going to be an extremely emotional volume, especially as they get to the end of Komi Can't Communicate. So I know they're going to be leaning heavy in the relationship of these two and the lead up to the conclusion of this series, which also in its own way could be emotional. So that was my emotional pick. Then for the manga with the dumbest or silliest name, so this was my chance on buying something brand new and also that I thought had a crazy name, and that is Chain Smoker Cat. Come on, Chain Smoker Cat. And it's like a cat furry person, I guess. If you don't know what a chain smoker is someone who smokes, but a lot. They're just like sucking down the cigarettes, just puff, 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 puff. So I thought that was a crazy name, a funny looking cover. That one is that. Now for wintry manga, I actually thought this one was the hardest. And I even may have complained a little bit when he spun this one on the wheel and let me know, because I was like, this one stinks. Now it's not because I can't think of a wintry manga and then it's all up to interpretation and stuff. Just a lot of the wintry-ish manga that are out there, or manga with snow in them, I already have. So I didn't know what I was actually going to find, and I didn't want to buy a volume that I already had. Fortunately, there was something even better. Black Knight Parade Volume 8. This is literally set in the North Pole. It is wintry all the time in this giant Santa hat person with a sword. I actually think this cover looks freaking bad, but it looks freaking sweet. Black Knight Parade, I've been saying for a long time, is a great manga. Very crazy, and may be hard to follow in the beginning because they spew so much stuff at you. I'm really not joking. It seems crazy, but then the more you read, the more the pieces keep falling together and it becomes great. You almost can't get more winter than that. Now for manhwa, this one was easy. We went with Solo Leveling, number 14. Solo Leveling is over. This is side stories. Now I don't know how good these side stories are, but when a lot of people think of manhwas and someone's asking for a manhwa, a lot of times, depending on who you ask, but probably more than not, people are gonna say Solo Leveling in the first breath, if not very soon after. So that was my manhwa I picked, which I didn't have. And the least known or least collected publisher for me, this one's I thought was gonna be a little tougher, but I think I hit the jackpot here. Because there are smaller known publishers out there like Kana and Titan Manga and even Kodama Tales now with Baki the Grappler and stuff, but I have most of those, okay? One I didn't have was this one, Monsters We Make, Volume 1, super awesome, and that is by New Eden Press. Now I know of New Eden Press, but I would be hard New Eden pressed to know if I even have any other New Eden Press manga. I would literally have to look them up, and if I do, it is very few or none at all. And that's coming from me, a person with well over 6,000 manga. So these were my 5 manga I got with the prompts. I think I did a really good job. These really hit the mark. Some more than others, but I think I did well. Let's put these aside real quick here and let's bring in the rest of the manga. All right, so gather around. This is the manga haul I got. These are the 5 prompts for you to judge to see if I brought home the better haul or not, in your opinion. To give you the breakdown, I went to Books A Million. The total for all of these before tax was $192. And then I had my 10% off, which brought it down to $172.80. And as we know, Books A Million has never-ending coupons that you can use every single day of the year, and they never disappear. I've used the same one I've saved on my phone for years now, and that one is my favorite, and that's $25 off any order of $100 or more, which brought the total of this manga haul to $150. $147.80 before tax, which I think is an amazing haul. Look at this variety, and that's 12 manga for $150 with a $35 hardcover in here. So now I'm interested if Snepkin can step up to the plate and put out a better haul than this, and let's see what he can do.
Snepkin.
Wow, thank you so much, MangaSloth. That was a pretty good haul. So let's go over my haul and see, what kind of differences we had. So I went to 2 different stores. I went to Barnes & Noble and Second & Charles. I did first go to Barnes & Noble, but first let's go over Second & Charles because that's where I got the wheel prompt manga, mostly. So for the manga that I had to buy a Josei for, I actually got Nana #1. Now, I know the collector's edition Nana just came out. Why didn't I get that? Well, I personally like singles more than omnibuses, and while, yes, I do agree, they look amazing, I personally would rather collect the singles for Nana, so I did end up picking this up. So the manga that I chose for a wintry manga, I actually went with Sanda Volume 2. So I did have Volume 1 already, and I was able to find Volume 2. So picked this up. I think I also had seen this at Barnes & Noble, but I did see it also at Second & Charles, so I picked this one up. I don't think there are too many like wintry manga, but yeah, I definitely opted to get Sanda. So the manga that will make you emotional, I saw a few different options. I definitely saw The Medalist, I saw, I think there was one other one, and then this one. I read the first volume and I highly, highly recommend people check this out. Space Walking with You. So this is the second volume. I've already read the first one and it is absolutely amazing. Both Goblin and I love this so far. It's so good, it's just so wholesome, and it also talks about some like social issues. Yeah, they're just navigating through life while looking up into space. Yeah, I don't know, it's just absolutely amazing. If you haven't already, I would definitely recommend this manga. And then the last manga that I picked up from Second & Charles was actually the manga with the dumbest or silliest sounding name. So this one definitely stood out. It's The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. So that's pretty stupid, it's pretty dumb. I've also heard it's really funny, so I feel like this was like a really good chance to pick this up and like try it out. It's mostly like a comedy, so yeah, who knows, we'll see. I might even like enjoy it and want to pick up even more, so. And now we're moving on to the manga that I got from Barnes & Noble. So this Barnes & Noble I had gone to in a recent video. I talked about it a little bit there, but the reason I like this Barnes & Noble is because it's really big and spacious, and I really like how they have the different walls of manga set up. It makes it seem like they have like a ton of manga. Now there's a different Barnes & Noble that I usually go to that I think maybe has a bigger selection, but the way they have it set up doesn't really make it seem that way. It sounds weird, but it makes sense. But this Barnes & Noble like wraps around the side and the walls are huge. So yeah, no, I like this Barnes & Noble a lot. I'll definitely be going there again. They had a lot of really good choices, but for these prompts specifically, I feel like I didn't find that much, which is why I had ended up going to Second & Charles. And I was able to pick up a bunch of different other manga that I'm going to be talking about. After I talk about this last mandatory manga, I'll get into the rest of the haul. So the manga that I got for the least known or collected publisher, I'm going with least collected. I'm gonna go with Super Ball Girls. If you didn't know, this is also the same writer as Blue Lock, and then they also just announced Jagan, which is absolutely crazy, so super excited for that. But I did end up reading this and it is absolutely crazy. Like, I don't know what this guy's deal is, but he just writes like crazy stories. I don't know, I just really like it. Yeah, this is actually published by Yen Press. I actually don't have that many manga by Yen Press, so I had picked up Super Ball Girls. So now getting into the rest of the haul, these are just random manga that I wanted to pick up for myself. The first one that I had gotten from Barnes & Noble was Akane Banashi, and this is getting an anime adaptation soon. I'm super excited. Also, please read it. It's absolutely amazing. Definitely one of the most popular shonens in Shonen Jump right now. So if you're not reading this, you're honestly missing out. If you haven't already, please give it a try. It's, you know, peak S tier, 10 out of 10. Highly, highly recommend. This next one is actually a manga that I've been wanting to collect and read for a long time now. Homunculus. And let me tell you, this manga is absolutely wild. It's insane. I did read this volume and the second omnibus, so I have honestly no words. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. So this next one is actually another omnibus, Isak Volume 3. So this contains volumes 5 and 6. And let me tell you, this is also, if you like seinen, if you like Vinland Saga, this is actually a must read. It's pretty much like Samurai meets like Vinland Saga. It's absolutely crazy. Definitely a must read in my book. And lastly, we have Asadora Volume 1. This I've been meaning to actually collect for a while. Unfortunately, I read online that Urasawa is taking his time with the story, so these are actually coming out really, really slow. So I think Volume 9 is coming out soon, and then it's usually like 1 or 2 volumes a year. So this will definitely have to wait a while to get like new volumes and stuff. But I'm still extremely excited to read it because, you know, Urasawa is like amazing. Extremely excited to have this in the collection. And then I also can't wait to have Billy Bat as well. So super, super excited. And yeah, that's it for my haul. Let us know who had the better haul. And we actually have another video going up on MangaSloth's channel. So if you haven't checked that video out already and you want a chance to win a manga giveaway, go check out that video, comment, subscribe to his channel. That video will also be kind of like a challenge manga haul type video, but with a twist. So be sure to go check it out. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to join the Manga Society today. And as always, this world is cruel, but at least we have manga.